So I was watching the news the other day and realised how wrong the media is when it comes to everyday stuff. The stuff that is bred into our minds from the news, from TV, from radio to magazines is all completely wrong. There's nothing that we should be actually hearing about. Media runs our lives, runs most people's lives, and it pretty much decides what they're gonna do, when they're gonna do it, and how they're gonna do it, pretty much. And it's all help from mainly the celebrities, the people that we hear about most in the everyday conversation, TV, radio, everything that I just said before. Celebrities seem to be the one that organise the fashion. They're the ones who set the fashion standards about what to wear, what not to wear, all this. Everyone seems to be so obsessed about what the people are wearing at the Oscars, more than what's going on between Russia and Ukraine. The celebrities are also the ones to set the standards, and mainly for females, but it works for males and females as well. Now, of course there's going to be a celebrity who's deliciously attractive and is just completely born like that. And they're going to make everyone under them who isn't a celebrity feel like shit and want to be like them. Any girl can think of Ryan Gosling or Leonardo DiCaprio and want a guy like him. But the only guy they want is the guy that they portrayed in the movie. Because he is attractive because of genetics and other helpful little things. But it's not the actual person you see in the movie. Unless you meet the person yourself every day and see what they're like with slow internet, then you're actually going to know what they're like. But to us guys, we can't help that. And the standards are risen way too high for any of us to meet simply because we're not on TV. There was celebrity lives as well. Angelina Jolie with her breast cancer thing, I can't remember what it is. Between that, the 3 million kids that they adopted, Jennifer Lawrence tripping at the Oscars, Ellen's everyday shit that she watches on YouTube, and for fuck's sake, Prince Charles, whatever the fuck his name is, having troubles with his girlfriend and the family. Why do we care? Do you ever wonder why we actually worried about that? Why is that played on TV for something that we should care about? Why is that bothering us? Why does it keep us up at night that Angelina Jolie is having trouble with one of her kids accepting her as a mother? Think about it. Just think about that for a second, and ask yourself why our lives aren't important as theirs, and why aren't we broadcasters on TV because of the stuff that we don't do. Now, television and news and radio doesn't help either with what does happen when it's not regarding celebrities or high-end people. Our generation is worse enough without you having to put focus on it. Look at us. We are a failing generation compared to the veterans of war and whatnot. Generation Y is going down to hell. We're really hit rock bottom and finding even further to go down. But this is also with help of the news. All we focus on is the bad and the negative of what happens to us. You can think of schoolies. Not once did you hear at schoolies about someone actually having a good time. It was only ever about the people that were causing trouble, or in trouble, or not having a good time, or overdosing on alcohol and drugs, and we don't need to hear that. That's going to happen every year regardless. How about we listen to the people who are actually having a good time being sensible and actually giving hope to our generation? But that hasn't crossed anyone's mind because it's more fun to focus on what is bad and to give us no hope whatsoever. We also seem to be focusing on murders and shootings more than ever. Not just our generation, but everyone that's happening. The Gold Coast has got a king hit shit going on. That's going to cost Australia $10-20 million to fucking fix or whatever. Why are we concentrating on that? If schoolies happens every year, why can't we concentrate on the graduates that are every year? The graduates that have finished school and gone off and done something with their lives. Everyone does it every year, so why can't we focus on it? The dropouts that have gone just as far. Now, we all know that Bill Gates and Albert Einstein dropped out of high school. So why wouldn't there be someone that's dropped out of high school or college that's actually gone as far as them? But we wouldn't know because we're too worried about Prince Harry's boyfriend. Girlfriend? Boyfriend. Ooh. Let's talk about the success of events like Soundwave. Ask people how it was and how great it went instead of looking on all the bad and all the drugs that were there. Give us some accomplishments with a limit. I don't want to hear about the people that climbed Mount Everest. I don't want to hear about the people that have gone around the world 1,000 times. Let's have an accomplishment that someone's actually achieved that is our age. Why don't we focus on someone that's gotten the manager of Best and Last at age 16? Oh, it's not going to happen, is it? Oh, you don't think that's going to happen because of the fucking media? We would never, ever know because we're too focused on other bullshit. The future is something we cannot control. We're heading towards the future at 1,000,000 miles an hour on the Nope train to fuck thatville. We all know that the future's coming for us and it's harder than ever to deal with. So why not give us some hope about something that we can't stop? We can't get off this train towards the future. And by the sounds of everyone's told me, the future's going to be shit. So give us some hope. Stop scaring us into something we can't help. Be who you want to be. Don't be that someone else on TV said to be or is being. And for fuck's sake, for the love of God, be human.